Hi, welcome back. I'm Glenn, and I'm glad you joined me today because we're going to talk about when do you tell people about your diagnosis of cancer? Well, it's a highly personal thing, as we all know. You can say absolutely nothing, which is your prerogative, or you can have a support team behind you. If you have a better half or a significant other, wife, husband, mate, doesn't matter, you might want their support because things are going to change for you and you are going to undergo a lot of feelings. Sometimes they're going to be negative. As I said before, I try and laugh it off. Well, we all know that you can try your best to laugh things off, and sometimes things get the better of you. So telling them gives them an opportunity to be supportive. Same with your friends. I decided I wanted my friends to know exactly what was going on with me because I'm not my usual self. I'm my usual chipper self, if you want to call it chipper. Um, I enjoy being around people. I always have. So I started a YouTube channel up actually to start telling people what it's like being in your 70s and starting a YouTube channel and how much fun it is and how I'm enjoying it. Then the whole cancer thing came up. I produced 7 videos, even though I said I produced 5 videos, the last one. I can't count, obviously. Anyway, it was all about, well, being positive and having a great outlook on life. And this is what I do. I have a great outlook on life. I don't feel that it's over until it's really going to be over. When that is, I have no idea. Is this cancer going to get the better of me? No idea again. But I do know that I wanted to share it with family and friends. My kids, on the other hand, take things pretty drastically. So I decided to leave a few details out. And I know if and when they get a chance to watch this video, they'll probably kick me in the butt for it. But I didn't want to drag them down this horrible rabbit's hole and let them know about each and every tiny little cancer marker, cancer spot that's been picked up on the scans. First of all, some of them haven't been 100% confirmed. I am just going for a neck biopsy because I have a strong possibility of lymphoma in my neck. And it looks like there's very little doubt. But again, until you actually get that biopsy, you don't know. You can assume, you can speculate, and that sometimes can be harmful. I'm not sure about where you're living, whether you get the results and you get to read them first or at the same time the doctor does, because up where I live, we get results immediately. If I go for a blood test on Monday, by Tuesday morning, my blood test is already in the patient portal and I can go in and check and see what it says. So can my doctor. This is a good thing, and it's also a bad thing because when you're dealing with cancer and you're dealing with all kinds of variables and things that are picked up on the scan that are potentially cancerous, but again, until they're actually biopsied, you have to either be able to compartmentalize this and shut your brain down from saying, oh my God, I'm going to die. Because you're not going to die just yet. You need to be able to sit down with your oncologist and have a chat with them and see what your options are. And that's another thing, your options. You've got options. There are no cut and dried unless you're in the final stages of cancer, in which case there's not much you can do about it. So my incredible sister passed away of cancer, and she only had 4 months warning. That's not a lot of time, but she, in those 4 months, she fought a valiant fight. She ended up doing all kinds of radical different types of trials, and sadly, none of them worked. And her amazing daughter also died of breast cancer, and it was aggressive and it was awful. So I'm not here to tell you how to feel or to tell you to laugh everything off. I really strongly try my best every day to get up and show up and put a face on that people want to be around. If it gets glummy, it gets glummy. I don't know. But I do know that it's in maybe your best interest to look at how you can, ways that you can actually improve how you're feeling that day. I mean, so yes, I am worried some days. And I put a lot of faith in the fact that I may have another chance. We don't know. This would be third time lucky for me. So third time lucky is pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. And again, it's not over till it's over. And let's face it, walking around with this horrible long face all day long is not going to get anybody anywhere. So I try and look for ways to laugh over something. And what they say, laughter is the best medicine, is true. Laughter is really the best medicine. And I've got friends that are just amazing. So my incredible friends would do anything to help us out. I know that if I called and said, you know what, I'm feeling bummed out today, I want to talk about it, that they would actually want to listen. And that just knowing people are there for you makes a whole world of difference. So do you tell your family? Do you tell your friends? Again, very personal options. You decide. There's also groups, and there's some really good groups. I belong to My Lymphoma Team, it's called. You can get them online. They're really big. They're an international group. Doesn't matter if you're Canadian, American. It's an American group based, but so many of my so-called teammates are Americans, and a lot of them are Canadians too. We all have something in common because it doesn't matter whether you live in the northern or southern part of the Americas, or whether you're in Europe or England or Australia. It doesn't matter. You have lymphoma. It's not going to change. And having friends, and I call them friends, I guess it's more having people in the same situation as you can also be helpful, because it can be just your way of reaching out. You don't have to always lean on a spouse or lean on kids or lean on other family members to walk this walk with you. I know it's a personal journey because, again, I've been on it 3 times. So I realize at the end of the day, it's all about how I'm going to react to whatever medications they're going to give me, or whatever surgeries, or whatever radiation they're going to give me. So I'm sort of betwixt and between. If I feel I need to vent about something, I usually don't vent to my family. I'll usually go online to My Lymphoma Team and send off, how are you feeling today type idea. Well, some days I'm feeling just a bit miffed. Other days, I'm okay to move forward. So let me know how you feel about it. Do you tell people? Do you keep it to yourself? And your reasons maybe for it. They could be personal, and maybe you don't want to share them with us, and that's okay too. So stay tuned for my next video. We're going to look at ways that maybe we can improve our lifestyles a little bit, and the waiting game, of course, for seeing your oncologist, the waiting game for having testing done. I still don't have any biopsy coming soon enough for me. It's the end of February. So until then, let's just chat about things, improve our lives, and have a little bit of fun doing it. Thanks everybody for watching today. Don't forget and hit like and subscribe if you feel like it. If you just want to drop in and just check it out, by all means do that too. All right, ciao. Talk to you soon. A couple more days and we'll have something else to chat about. Bye.